Vincent, and we are here with Black Dragon Immortalis.
How's it going, guys?
We wanted to talk to you guys tonight about sex magic.
Oh, everybody shitting themselves going, oh shit, here we go.
I know that there are a lot of people that are concerned about sex magic and what that means. Sex magic does not have to be practiced with another person.
No.
Although when it is practiced with another person, it can be phenomenal.
Masterful.
Absolutely. Incredible. I know that for us, we've experienced doing a double invocation and having sex magic at the same time with spirits that, go together. So so I invoked Lilith.
And I invoked Lucifer.
And then we had sex magic.
Yeah, it was quite beautiful.
It was really, really cool because I could really feel Lilith's emotional ties to Lucifer. And I could feel the energies of their bond.
Yeah, it was something that I really haven't felt before. And I've been walking this path for some time.
And the invocation was really cool because it wasn't like we were being completely taken over by either entity. Mm-hmm. We were still ourselves, but we were able to take on, aspects of each of those spirits.
I could remember another time where I took on the dragon aspect of Lucifer. And that was something that kind of shocked you.
Yeah, because
during a session,
all of a sudden I could see his eyes turn jet black, and he was a black dragon, and I was like, okay, just for a couple of seconds, but that was enough for me to go like, wow, that, like, what is going on? Like, that's incredible. But then I like to call it wolfing out, like I wolfed out. So like I did it to you another time.
Yeah.
And like, two other times. Like one time, it was my dragon form.
Yeah.
But like I remember you telling me like you could see my wings.
Yeah. It was. Wow. I know that sounds, simple, but sometimes simple is the best way to describe it.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing.
The second time was during another session, and I embodied Arachne.
And we're using the term session because the last time we discussed something like this, it became, a little bit, people got nervous.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Sometimes people have a difficult time talking about anything having to do with human sexuality. Or spiritual sexuality. So we wanted to be able to discuss it and, maybe have a better description.
Simplistic ideas of the penis and vagina. I mean, let's put it in perspective here, people. This is something that we can use in magic.
Right. And, like, you have that balance of feminine and masculine energy.
Absolutely.
And that doesn't mean that if you are, a woman and you prefer women, or you're a man and prefer men, that you can't also have that balanced energy, because you can just bring it down to you.
That's right.
You can have that balanced energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man, if you're a woman, it doesn't matter what gender.
And if for some reason you're not with anybody at the particular time, masturbation can be a great tool.
And you can bring any energies to you that you need when, calling forth these spirits and, presenting the offering of, the sexual fluids during masturbation. But what I was saying is that during that one session, Arachne I was channeling her, and she wanted to take over. And when I did, like, the look on your face, like, what did you see?
I was a little bit terrified initially, because she showed up in the spider form, and even though I'm quite adept to it now. It took me by surprise.
Right. I bet.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as that goes, you do take on that spirit's, I don't know.
Everything.
Yeah, their way of being.
Yeah, it's something that can't be explained. It's astronomical.
Now, what about like people that have experiences with spirits themselves? There are people who talk about like sex with a succubus or an incubus,
By all means, I mean,
or even sex with demons.
you can listen. If that's what you choose to do, and you have the ability to do so, by all means. If that's the way you want to roll, by all means, roll.
Yeah, we don't feel that there's anything wrong with doing any of that.
No.
I think it
It's
depends.
part
Like,
of your practice.
if you're in a
Go for it.
relationship,
Yeah.
it's important to discuss things with your partner.
There's no question.
That way, you both understand that there's no jealousy, there's no, because when you have a succubus or an incubus in your life, like, you literally have another relationship
Yeah.
that you have to tend to.
So that, there is a jealousy factor that plays in. And I know you can say, not really, because, they're not there. Or, those people that don't necessarily believe in that shit. Well, guess what? That's like having a third person.
Right.
And, you really have to take into account their feelings. And it's like having, like she said, a third relationship between both people.
Or fourth, if you're both doing it.
Yeah.
Or depending on how many partners you have,
Yeah.
whether physically or, magically.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting because, a lot of people I know are going to be like, this is ridiculous, this is not true, like, you can't do these things, like, this is stupid, like, none of this stuff exists, like, none of it happens. But I will say that over time, as you work on opening your third eye and becoming attuned to spirits, you can see more, the more connected you are to yourself and to your partner,
Yeah.
the more you become attuned to the spiritual realm. So another thing that has helped me too is like becoming more attuned to nature, to the world, to the elements, the dirt beneath my feet, the moon in the sky, the sun above me, heating my body from above, just different things like that. When you think about those aspects and you really tune into them and you begin to feel them and experience them and understand the frequencies that are flowing through your body, it really helps you to get in tune with spirits.
When you can taste, smell, feel, that's when you mastered those tasks. It took years for me to do so. And still, sometimes it's not easy to do. It depends on who you're working with. But it can be accomplished as long as you practice.
So, speaking of spirits and cool things, today I was standing outside, and for whatever reason, I was just thinking about, like, my workings with Belial and how, like, I was going to do one later on, and I was thinking about when I was going to do it, and I thought of him, and I knew that he was going to show up. So, because I said his name in my mind.
Right.
So he did. He showed up. At that moment, I was really cold. The wind was at my back, and it was freezing, and my back was really hurting from, like, standing there for so long. And, like, he came behind me and completely, like, enveloped the back of my body, and was a shield between me and the wind. And I was completely warm from that point forward for, till he left.
That's incredible.
And he took my back pain away immediately. So,
That's
and
incredible.
you know, I can definitely feel his energy. Like, he's with me now. Like, I can feel his energy. His presence is quite heavy.
Belial's is quite heavy.
Yeah, and like, I was working with Lucifer for the last year and a half, and so when you work with Lucifer, you know, he is angel and demon, so those aspects are much different than working with, you know, a king of hell.
One of the gatekeepers.
Absolutely. So there will be more information about my invocation with Belial. I'm doing the 21-day invocation, so is Vinny. I know a few other people on the team are doing it. That'll be up to them to share it or not. But I definitely have some things coming up for you all. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, check us out on Facebook.com.
Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up.
Check out our website at blackdragonimmortalis.com. And I think that's it.
Okay.
So take care, guys. And we will see you on the other side.
Take it easy.